Hey, it's John Siskovich coming to you with an emergency vlog update. Tragedy has struck in my orchard. It's heartbreaking, and wanted to share the news with you guys because it's one of those hard farming moments. So one of the problems that faces orchards in the winter is rodents. More so when snow is on the ground, or so I thought, that the rodents looking for food would come up to the young saplings or the young apple trees that I have here, and they do what's called girdling. That's when they chew the layer of bark from around the bottom in a complete circle. And just under the layer of bark is the xylem and phloem. It's the pathways that trees transmit, or plants in general transmit nutrients, minerals, water, sunlight back and forth between the roots and the leaves. So if you get rid of that layer, the tree dries out, it can't transport nutrients, and it dies, and then you lose the tree. It's called girdling. And I came up the other day into the orchard and started inspecting the trees, getting ready for my winter pruning, and saw that at least a third, I haven't done the full count yet, but at least a third of my orchard is destroyed. They've been girdled. I'm going to lose at least 100 trees. I had 350 plus or minus, and with this loss, it's just like at least a third, maybe a half of the trees. I had mowed everything flat so that the rodents didn't have any pathways or tall grass to run through as the grass settled over in the winter, so that they're more susceptible to aerial predation. I had kept it clean. I weed whacked around the trees, but there was enough dead grass, and for some reason the rodents got in. I have these rodent guards. Some of them are really flush with the ground. The wind knocks them around, so they don't always sit perfectly on the ground, and I think that little opening is where they got in and started chewing the trees. What I'm going to do now is I'm going through and raking all the dead grass and leaves away from every single tree, even if it has been girdled, just to mitigate any future damage, and taking a long, hard look at how I'm going to manage this going forward. This is a real bummer. I've been loving 2016 so far. This is a dark note, but you're a farmer. You have to recover from it. There's always next year. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'll sign off. See you later. Thanks for following.